Everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. Hi again. We went from I'm not doing any more live streams until I'm back in Canada to her going live for 3 hours. So if I skip something, I'm so sorry, but yeah. Tall went live again, and the title is, quote, I booked my ticket to Canada, but I have bad news, I think. And then 3 crying emojis. Me, at least, this sounds like a ploy to try to get him back early, away from his family, because he decided to choose them instead of her. Also heard that Julia crapped on her bed and she didn't change the sheets, so I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. With that said, though, where's Sasa's live stream receipts at? And let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we? We are starting off strong with the smoking.
I've just been smoking all day. The internet is gonna be shit. There's nothing I can do, but I reset the modem. I'm an idiot, though. I'm kind of an idiot. I booked my... I know, I gotta quit. I booked my ticket for, like, the end of October. It's super cheap. And, thanks, Alice. I didn't... Like, I went to check after I booked. I logged in and I said, okay, like, what do I need to do to, bring Julia?
Oh, I did hear about that she's not going to bring Julia along with her. Does that really surprise anyone, though? Because that requires, you know, money and time, and Chantal does not have the patience for all of that.
So I checked, like, the policy of the airlines. Salah came to... Whenever Salah... If it cuts out, let me know. Oh my god, I can't live like this. The airlines that are going on the day that I booked, I checked all of them. Like, you have to check them in the cabin, like, in the checked baggage. You can't do that. Like, whenever Salah came here, he brought her on the cabin, so I thought she would be able to go in the cabin, but that's not all airlines. This was a Syrian airline he went with.
You mean to tell me that Chantal did not do the absolute bare minimum? No.
So, and she's also a restricted breed. She's a restricted breed. So, she's a Persian cat. So, either, I don't know, I might go to the vet and get him to check, like, she's not, I don't think she's purebred. But she's not registered as a service animal, Haley. I have proof of that. She has a smushy face and she has breathing issues. I don't know. I'd have to have her registered as a support cat. Can I even do that in Syria?
Or you could not. Thank you.
Like, I can't leave her. Yeah, the dogs with restricted faces. Like, I can't.
Hi, you've already done it 3 times already. Sam, BBJ, and Smokey.
Oh my god. I'm gonna try, Haley, but if I can't, I can't. It's not gonna be my fault.
What do you mean? It 100% would be your fault. That's negligence on your part for not looking that up. For some reason, my gut feeling is just telling me, like, oh no, darn. I can't bring her with me. It's not my fault. Anyways, bye. That's what I feel like.
The vet's not gonna lie. And Haley, you don't care about Julia. Like, if she's in, they have restricted pets for a reason. If it's restricted, it's dangerous for her. I don't want her to die just for that, you know?
Oh, I know Timbit is just rolling in her grave right now, poor thing.
I don't want her to be put in baggage claim because cats have passed away. That's why I didn't bring Sam. And that time it was Qatar. I didn't bring Sam for that reason. She could die. She could. They have her restricted for a reason. And furthermore, what am I going to do? Go there and go, you have to take her. You know?
It's sad that sounds like something she would do.
But how can I can't live without her. Like we went through so many hoops to bring her here. If I didn't want, you know, I brought her here so that I could bring her with me.
Huh? You what now? What was that? Huh? What do you mean? What, huh? What do you mean?
Fuck out of here. How am I full of BS?
The comedic timing that she has, her internet went out.
I'm not rehoming her. Like, exactly.
You mean you've done it twice before? It shouldn't be an issue then, right? You mentioned poor Smokey. You've dropped him off under false pretenses. I've been trying to say that now for the past 2 minutes.
I've had her, like, Salah and I got her together. She loves Salah, so if I have to leave her with him, but I really, 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 really want to bring her.
Well, if it's unsafe, you just might have to.
They do have special breathing issues, but I didn't realize cannot be denied. Oh. I'd rather not risk it if she's gonna get hurt, so I have to make sure. Maybe they would let her, but I don't want to put her in baggage claim. I'm so scared of that. I'd rather find an airline, you know?
Good old Chantal way. If one person says no, just try to find someone until they say yes.
You will not be able to live happy if you leave her. I know, Tracy, but what can I do? I would be even more miserable if something happens to her. JB, add that up per month. What is $60 a day for the month?
It would be roughly 1,800. You're welcome.
That's not including tax. What would that be? More than rent. So I don't know where people are finding cheap hotels. It's absolutely not true. I hope I can bring her. I'm going to try. I don't have a place to stay yet, but I'm looking at places. I'm trying to think of what's best for her.
Oh, if only Sam and BBJ got that treatment.
I don't know how much it costs to bring her. Yeah, it's not like I'm leaving her with a stranger. Like, she's very close to Salah, too. Traveling with an animal, my flight is 29. It's, I think, 32 hours. It's 32 hours of traveling with the cat. I have to, I don't know. I'm going to see first if I can cancel it, if there's other airlines, you know? Yeah, it'll be hard to live without her. I mean, I can do it, but it's going to be really painful.
Oh, really now? Well, for maybe some new people that weren't here originally, you know, if you guys have only known the Kuwait arc and you never knew Chantal before Kuwait, do you guys want to see the live stream directly after she gave away Sam and BBJ, her former pets? Well, here it is.
On your device, select the name that matches the
Quit.
name on the screen.
I'm having technical difficulties. Hi, everybody. Messy, Jessie, Tiffany, St. Jordy, Gemini. I forgot to unblock some people. Lisa. Hello, baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my Kuwait husband.
Oh boy, well, some things just don't age well now, do they?
Basic. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you which bees are. But it is a viewer. Hi, Missy.
If you're wondering what she's talking about, it's what Beezer got the cats.
Mary Poppins. Yalla. Let's go. I need Beano and mascara because look at me. I look like I don't know. Hi, Veronica. Ava. Cancel. I said I don't want to pair my phone. I'm hyper. Babe, I'm hyper. Big toe. Toriana. So. Oh, my chin's going down a little. That's what happens when you're sick. You lose weight. Okay, well, I'm on empty if you want to see for yourself.
Alrighty, I think we got the idea, and yes, this was pretty much directly after it happened.
I'm not putting her 32 hours. Do you think that's too much?
The woman that will throw a temper tantrum if the internet is off for more than 2 minutes.
Yes, Salah will keep her. Unless, like, I could, like, there are, like, companies who will fly your cat, like, privately, but they're, like, maybe $5,000 to $10,000, but I could probably save that in maybe a couple years. I don't know. It's insane. Yeah, if I can bring her in the cabin, that would be better. I can give her anti-anxiety meds, but it is very risky to put her through that. She freaks out and drools and like shakes when I take her to the vet. It's 32 hours.
Okay, so I myself have never owned a cat or a dog, only fish in my life. Okay, great, whatever. So through my lens of someone that has never owned any sort of animal that is not outside of water, if my pet were to freak out and do all that just going to the vet, do you think I would be asking myself, do you think she can handle? Probably not. I hope that helped.
So I'm thinking of her too, you know? Yeah, Salah said he would keep her, but like I miss her, like even just visiting Canada. I'm gonna check other airlines and like other options, but she's so stressed out even just going a few minutes to get her nails cut.
Alrighty, I think we have a general idea about the cat situation. I'm skipping forward, sorry.
Sounds like you want to leave the cat. That's like immediately what nobody thinks about the well-being of the cat.
And of course, just like that, it's everyone else's fault.
They just think of my motive and they make up something negative. That's it.
Maybe because you are being negative. Yeah, no, of course not. It's never your fault.
You know, I'm trying to do what's the best thing is. I know, Taba. It's just like so annoying that like people just automatically don't think of Julia. They don't give a f about the cat.
I love cats, but why is that my responsibility? It's not. I love Julia, but why are you trying to push that onto everybody else again? I feel like if you actually loved her, you would just leave her there because it's probably not safe. But no, that would be too simple, wouldn't it?
They don't care. You know, they just think, oh, what is Foodie Beauty doing wrong now? You know?
Oh, it's pretty easy to do that whenever you broadcast everything that you ever do ever on the internet for thousands of people to see.
All right, Marilyn. Well, I already have my flight booked. So if you want to don't...
Even her own internet is sick of her doing that at this point.
I don't take care of my pets?
No. I hope that helped.
How do I not take care of my pets?
BJ's nails.
How? I had BBJ for 21 years and she wasn't taken care of?
Not with her nails like that. Nope.
Do you know anyone else that has a cat that's lived that long? Give me a break. How am I grifting when Marilyn is the one who offered? Bye, melted candle. See ya. No, I'm not. Julia doesn't need to be adopted. I think I'm back now. I'm so stressed. This is my third shisha. Like,
Oh, that's not good. Pretty vague, but also still not good.
I need to quit, but I'm so stressed out. This is a really, like, and
Every single time our internet cuts out.
it's just really hard. And I know I bring it on myself because I've done, you know, I don't know, Mistress Red. I guess that's my bad. I just assumed it would be, like, somehow I would find a way. But if she's a restricted breed and they want to put her in the cabin, I don't know. I mean, not the cabin, the checked baggage. I think Canada would be stressful for him. He's just so set in tradition right now. You know, like, it
He's around his family, which is, again, very cultural for Middle Eastern people. Like, oh, girl, please.
there's just no way it's going to work for us. I have really bad mental health issues. I'm just, you know, traditionally, I'm just very mouthy sometimes. I think it's starting to wear on him.
Oh, really now? You don't say. There's never been any sort of signs before. Wow, he's been holding up really well.
His family, like, is starting to just, like, really pressure to have a more traditional wife and children, blah, 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 eventually. And I don't want to assimilate to something I don't, you know, like, it's not me. There's just so many things that don't work out. And it is very painful because I do really love him. You know, it's just, here's my warning. Don't do it, okay?
Wow, that's really smart. I really wish that Chantal had thousands of people screaming that at her 24/7, 365 for years on end. Oh, wait.
Just don't do it. Just be very careful. Be very, very careful before you get with someone from a very different culture. Marilyn, I don't know you from Adam. After what I went through with BBJ, I don't trust anyone with my cat, especially when she has a dad. Like, why are you guys just discounting that Salah loves her? I don't get sick of her. I wasn't sick of Smokey. I was moving out of the country. I started to really bond with Smokey.
Right, nothing really says bonding like lying to a pet rescue to try to get rid of you.
How different we are. Yeah, it's really hard. No, he's not pressuring me to stay. Hey, I wonder why.
I can't think of one single thing. You know, there was that whole entire, breaking the law thing and have people investigate you, so he had to go to a war-torn country back home. You know.
His family, I don't know what they say to him, but they're not happy.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall there? Could you imagine?
And I don't get that. If my family was all in my business and being like, we want you to have kids, I would be like, yeah, well, I don't care. But that's my culture. He's still attentive for sure. He makes sure I'm comfortable but you know, sometimes he'll just make plans with a whole bunch of family and people and not tell me about it till like that moment. And I'm like, what? He'll be like, get ready, we're going here. And it's like, no, you didn't tell me that. And I refuse to feel like less of a person because of these expectations from any culture. Respectfully. No. So that's it. Yeah, maybe a bit, Nina. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I lost a bit of myself, but it's hard when you don't even really know who you can't have kids. So yeah, that I feel very disrespected by that. Even though I know it's like a cultural importance to bear children, I feel like that should not be his family's business, because he chose me to marry, and he should be defending me, you know, and being like, there's more to a woman than just her believe you at first. Sorry about that.
Okay, honestly, like, what do I say to this? Anyways, I'm skipping forward again because we're just talking about, family stuff and this and that and the other. I'm trying to find bits and pieces that are entertaining, but, like, they are very far and few between.
He doesn't seem to want kids. He even said for him, he's like, I'm like, because I got mad at him for it, and he was like, no, it's not me, it's my family. So if he does have kids in the future, he'd probably be doing it for his family. Yep, 100%. Because when we're with all the kids, he gets just as annoyed sometimes, you know? So the extra pressure, Andy, right? I don't want to live with that anymore. If I'm alone in Canada, I can be free. I don't have to worry about all that pressure. There's a lot of pressure. His family has treated me nothing but respectful. You know, like some of them I haven't even met, but the family we see here has been nothing but loving and supportive. I don't think they bring up the kids thing, but there are some family members here that do pressure him. And I think there's some different family members that don't approve of our relationship, which I've always been okay with because I understand. It's a very strict culture, No, I'm totally fine. Like if he wants a family, then go for it. I'm like past that point right now. Like, but he, I said, okay, I got kind of kind of mad one time and I said, Well, the end of the end of October. I said I'm going to. You'll move on, have a family, and I'll find someone more suited who won't, shame me for not having kids. Somebody more suited for me. And he was like, lies again because you said you're never going to be with another man. What do you think? Like, I'm like, excuse me. I just know how he is, and I just have a feeling like there's going to be a watchful eye.
There isn't already because of Sasa, allegedly. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Which I don't like because if we're done, we're done, Like, I don't need your watchful eye. If we're finished, man. Because Ray, I always threaten. I'm always like, every time I get frustrated and angry, I say, I'm going home. I'm booking a ticket right now.
I mean, we always knew Chantal was that kind of person. Like, I'm leaving, I'm not coming back. Duh.
I'm like, I can't handle this. Like, if I get frustrated with, like, something, So he's kind of used to it. I don't think he thinks I'm serious. Go anywhere,
So, do you guys remember at the very beginning of this video, I said that, Julia crapped on her bed? Well, I've been jumping around a lot, and I found it.
Put her hands, like, across on Julia and took a picture. I was like, what the? Oh! Julia! You little shit. She my bed. Her box is clean. She my bed and buried it with a sock.
Oh, the sock. Not the sock. You go, girl.
Why did you do that? Okay, you're not going anywhere. I'm just joking. Hold on, guys. She's already pre-mad that she's like, you're not going to take me with you? Either she's mad that I'm thinking of taking her, or she's mad that I might not. Julia! In her box, I just cleaned it earlier. Now I'm cleaning that. Hold on. I knew it smelled like Julia! Lish!
Of all the times for her to do this and she does this now, she knows what she's doing.
Ew, there's like grease marks. Why is her poo... And she buried it with Salah's Nike sock. She's mad he left or what? What is this? Disgusting. She shit on my bed. Juice. And she ran away. She knows. Baby. Baby. It's not her box. She just started doing that. Ew. I'm gonna get him to ask the vet. Stinks. No, I used soap. I did. I just washed the one hand I used though.
Well, if you guys have ever wondered about Chantal's hygiene, I think that gives you a pretty good insight. Right above the people that don't wash their hands after using the urinal, and I can confirm they do unfortunately exist.
Holding the phone with one hand, and then I just pumped like with my one hand some liquid soap and just washed it. I'm gonna sleep with that comforter. It's clean. There was only like 2 little grease marks.
Why are you not washing that? Ew.
And I took the wet cloth and I cleaned it out. And I sprayed it a lot too. Probably met me at a time where he was tired of his rigid life. He left his family home. He got his own place, his own job, like his own everything.
Yep, if you're wondering what you're missing, there's a pretty good insight. It's all the same rehashed things that we've been talking about now for the past week, over and over again for 3 hours. I'm still skipping through. I'm sorry if I skip something, but like, there's only so much of this I can take.
It was a culture shock. Oh,
I know what I just said, but this is juicy.
When I first got to Kuwait, oh my gosh. I remember I secretly messaged Pete's to change my my flight date to go back sooner.
I told you.
But then each day we spent together and we're more like, physical with each other and more close to each other. Like I got more hooked each day. And then he's, played the romantic songs for me.
Oh, I know. Crazy Frog is super romantic. I love the part where he says, bing, bing.
Some places, Jack, but not, or Jake, sorry.
Yeah, so, whenever I was checking earlier, whenever she was live, that's the only thing I heard for a good, 10, 15 seconds was just her chewing. She
was so affectionate all day, and since she crapped on my bed, she's being snobby as if I did something, and you're the one who crapped on the bed. Wallah, the nerve.
As she should.
And whenever I smell oud or patchouli, I'm gonna think of him. Like, it's gonna suck.
Oh no, not the patchouli girlie. That could not be me. It's me and my Mugler angel against the world.
So bad. Especially, too, if Julia has to stay here. Crazy, good night, Scrape. Good night, everybody.
alrighty, there's whatever that was. Sorry for skipping around too much, but honestly, you guys really didn't miss that much as far as I saw. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.